Okay. Nada mais. Era uma cima da outra. Ô, moça.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our semester celebration, Bugs de Soleil. We are so happy to be with you here today to close out the year together and to celebrate your amazing accomplishments. It's really important, as we know, with social sustainability to keep things going, actually, at a time that's so challenging for many of us, to keep our traditions alive. And our semester celebration is definitely one of those traditions. So we're so glad to be able to do this virtually together, thanks to the creativity of our staff and all of you. I understand that, as we face COVID-19 together and we see how it affects disproportionately our communities of color, as we feel anger and injustice around our institutional racism in our country, that we are fighting together, that we can be and have moments of despair. And it's very important that we work together to make things better and to also hold hope and sunshine in our hearts. And Bugs de Soleil, and our Cirque du Soleil, which is Circus of the Sun, is also a way to celebrate that hope, the hope we have in you and your action, and the hope we have when we think about all that you've accomplished, and we celebrate all that you are. So we want to welcome you to this moment of resilience and light and hope, and we are so glad to close out the year with you in our second semester celebration. So enjoy.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Antoinette. I'm here with Hazel from 7th grade, and we are so excited to get this show running for you all. I'm so sorry that I can't see your faces and that I can't give you hugs in the hallways like we normally do, but I hope you feel the energy and I hope you feel all the love and warmth through this computer screen right now. This is just a little poem that I wrote basically celebrating the sun. It's so great to have the sun come out right now. Today's a little bit on the dreary side, but in general, it's so great to greet summer, especially in times of conflict and times of uncertainty that we're experiencing right now. So here's a poem. Our sun salutations. The sun is here, brighter days are near. Let us come together to laugh, sing, and play.
In our own virtual way, let us marvel at how much we've grown
and how many new seeds we have sown. Shine light on all that is bright here at Bugs. All right. So we have some amazing contributors to this semester celebration program. I am so thankful that they were able to feel confident enough to put their voice out there, expressing student voice, and basically going through the CARES values with us to show us what it means to them in their personal lives and how they contribute to our mission statement at school. So I would please ask that within your individual class meets that you are respectful of everybody's thoughts and opinions that they're sharing, and also realize that just because it's not on stage, it also takes a lot to record yourself and put a video out there. So thank you to contributors Frida from 6th grade, Sebastian from 6th grade, and Hazel from 7th grade, Ivy, and Ruth. Thank you so much for spending the time to submit your thoughts and your opinions on our CARES values and what's currently going on in this world around us.
Community. We are inclusive, interdependent, respectful, compassionate, and generous in serving others. People are a big part of our life because that's what we were meant to do, be with people. We're social people, all of us, whether we want to be or not. And quarantine, more than anything, taught me realize just how much I depend on people for many reasons. Some are physical, like food and other things like basic human necessities. And other things are just more mental and emotional. I've just been feeling pretty sad recently because friends keep each other sane and most of the time okay. And even though we are connected still, mentally and technically over the computer, we're still physically apart. And we still include everyone, just like that definition. And we still depend on everyone, even though not as much as we used to. Maybe we still do, and it's just getting easier. And just like the description, quarantine has led me to come and respect this and realize what I was missing when I wasn't thinking about the now, when I was thinking about just the future and the past, because just being is where you realize everyone else is. And that has really helped me to understand myself, others, and my environment as a whole. Thank you.
We want to give a special shout out to members of our PTA. Here we have Ms. Jalissa, our parent coordinator, going on to speak with a few sentiments.
Hi, I just wanted to give thanks to our PTA for the continuous support even throughout the remote learning experience. You all have done so much for Bugs throughout the years, and I have been fortunate enough to work alongside you all. Bugs will not be the same without you. We're going to miss you, and I wish nothing but the best for you all.
Bugs would like to take this opportunity to thank Monica and Coco NYC for their continued partnership. Monica, you've been with Bugs from almost the beginning, and it was a delight to have you back in our classroom this year. It's always an opportunity for our students to do more hands-on learning with real tools, to build something they've never built before. And you really go above and beyond, bringing your expertise into our classrooms, your patience with our students, and bringing them outside of our school to your studio, to your gallery, to the park. So thank you once again for going above and beyond, and looking forward to working with you more in the future. Bugs would like to thank Dan Shorenstein and the Ashokan Center for organizing and hosting the Youth Environmental Sustainability Conference this past February, and inviting our students to attend. Just getting our kids in the Catskills and the mountains interacting with other students was enough for us, but you went above and beyond with your programming, the workshops, the partnerships, the speakers. It was mind-blowing for me as an adult, and it was life-changing for our students. We can't wait to partner with you again in the future, and thank you so, so much for the opportunity this year.
If I had to say one thing that I miss the most about being the assistant principal at Bugs, it would be my weekly meetings with Callie Quinn. Callie and I developed a very interesting relationship as we worked together. And she was a teacher, and then she became the department chair. And there wasn't a single thing that came to mind for me that Callie couldn't execute as the ELA department chair or an ELA teacher. She's one of the most amazing teachers that I have ever met in my life, including teachers I worked with as a teacher. Callie is so self-directed and motivated, intuitive, smart, every adjective you can think of for someone who just gets the job done, that would be Callie Quinn. I'm gonna miss her terribly as she goes off to explore new adventures in her life. But hey, you know, take a risk, do the thing, live your dream. I'm so proud of you for, you know, being that type of risk taker, and a little jealous actually. But there is no one more deserving of a community award at Bugs than Callie Quinn, and congratulations. Even though you are leaving us, we know that you won't truly leave us. We'll always be stuck in your heart somewhere. And again, congratulations on your community award. I will miss you terribly, as I know will just about everybody at Bugs who has gotten to know you over the years. And, you know, go brave, girl.
The care value that I chose was awareness. I think awareness is very important because you have to be aware all the time, whether it be of yourself or others, and especially in times like these. You have to be aware of people with COVID-19. You have to be aware of how you affect them when you go outside without a mask, or when you go outside at all, or meet with other people. You have to be aware of the Black Lives Matter movement, because I have to be aware because I myself am not African American, but it's not fair to just say that's not my issue because I am not African American. So you have to be aware of that too. And in school you have to be aware. You have to be aware of what you say and make sure you don't offend people, whether it be your teachers or your peers. And you have to be aware of your schoolwork and your grades, and you have to be aware of setting a good example for yourself and others. And so yeah, that's why I think aware is probably my favorite cares value.
Hi, everybody. We are closing out Pride Month. It's very important for Bugs to acknowledge this. We have a strong community here and a strong, diverse community here within our students and our staff. And I am a strong believer that when we all come together and we're all informed about what makes us special and celebrating our differences, that will contribute to stronger relationships within our community and our outside of our community as well. So Bugs, we live with pride. The LGBTQ pride is the promotion of the self-affirmation, dignity, equality, and increased visibility of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people as a social group. You may also see references like LGBT+, LGBT star, LGBTX, or LGBTQIA. The I stands for intersex, and the A for asexual, aromantic, agender. I understand that this is a lot to take in for some people, but it's our responsibility to make sure that we know what we're talking about, we stay informed. So all of these terms are good to have on deck in your head, so you'll understand how to respectfully have conversations with people and respectfully talk about people's backgrounds, their viewpoints, and where they come from, their identities. So a little history behind the infamous rainbow flag. In 1978, artist and designer Gilbert Baker was given a project by San Francisco City Supervisor Harvey Milk. He was one of the first openly gay elected officials in the US, which is a big thing, to make a flag for the city's upcoming Pride celebrations. Baker, a well-known gay rights activist, gave a nod to the stripes of the American flag, but drew inspiration from the rainbow to reflect the many groups within the gay community. So in today's news, really important things that happened, not necessarily today, but on June 17th, 2020, by a 6-3 margin, the court ruled that the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which states a provision that bars discrimination because of a number of characteristics, including sex, now prohibits firing or disfavoring workers on the basis of their sexual orientation or gender identity. This is really big. Imagine when you leave Bugs and you're going into a workforce, into a world where people discriminate not only for the color of your skin, but now for an identity and now for your sexual orientation as well. These are very big things that you don't want to have happen in the workplace, not somewhere where where you devote most of your time to now. Like as a student, you devote a lot of time to being a student at school. So just imagine as an adult going to a situation like that. So this court ruling provides protection and keeps us all in good, safe space. All right, we are moving on to Black Lives Matter. I'm sure you all have been hearing an uproar of political and social statements all around. If you live in Brooklyn, you've seen the protests happen. If you live in Manhattan, you've seen them happen. You've seen the riots. You've seen the different displays and contributions to people's pain and anger for what's going on or what's continuing to go on in history, the injustices that are being shown. As students and as people and parts of our community, we are responsible, again, for understanding what's going on, learning about it, being aware, and raising our voices to be heard if we feel so strongly about it. This also ties into our CARES values as well, which I'll go into. But a little background on Black Lives Matter. It's an international activist group. They originated in the African American community. They're against violence and systemic racism towards Black people. So there's a little blurb below that says, "Don't feel stuck behind your mask." During quarantine, a lot of us feel suffocated. This goes back to saying, using your voice. A lot of us feel confused and not sure what to do because of the current restrictions that COVID has presented us. But there are so many outlets where your voice can be heard, whether it's online, whether it's in your local community, or whether your parents allow you or your guardians allow you to join these protests. So we're learning a little bit more about the movement, which actually started with 3 women. The movement began in 2013 with the hashtag Black Lives Matter on social media after the acquittal of George Zimmerman and the death of Trayvon Martin. They became famous for their street demonstrations following the deaths of Michael Brown and Eric Garner. It started off with protests, then riots and unrest in Ferguson, Missouri. And after, it sparked protests all over the United States. And now we're seeing it sparking protests all over the world. Since the Ferguson protests, participants of the Black Lives Matter have demonstrated against other African Americans' deaths like Freddie Gray, Sandra Blond, Loquan McDonald, Philando Castile, and Alton Sterling. The movement returned to national headlines during the George Floyd protests. I think it's really important to acknowledge that these aren't all the names of people that have suffered at the hands of injustices. Sometimes, well, most of the time, these things go on that are not recorded. So I want you to be thoughtful and cognizant that not everything that you see on TV is what's going on. A lot of us here hold pain, hold trauma. A lot of us here have experienced racial hatred. And sometimes some of us might not feel comfortable to come forward. but we're all here to hold each other hand in hand, to make sure those that are accountable understand what they did wrong and also receive some reciprocation. Back to our CARES values. Bugs cares, community, awareness, reach, exploration, sustainability/student voice. All of these things can add to this movement. All of these things we can do now within our communities, within ourselves, amongst our friends. So there's still work to be done, and it won't be easy. Let's help heal and rid our communities of injustices, and in turn, we can change the world.
Reach. Research yourselves intellectually, emotionally, and physically. Approach mistakes as opportunities and work diligently to reach excellence. To me, the CARES value reach means being able to evolve from past conflicts and problems and to use them as guidelines for my future. Okay, now presenting the Reach Awards for the 6th grade.
Hi, I'm Miss Julia, one of the 6th grade reading teachers, and I'm presenting the 6th grade Reading Reach Award. This student really exemplifies what it means to reach in reading class. She's always putting a tremendous amount of care and effort and thought into her classwork, but she's also a class leader. She's always willing to participate, and she also encourages her classmates as well. We really look forward to seeing all of the great things in store for her in the future, and the Reading Reach Award goes to Frida Velez.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mark. I'm one of the 6th grade writing teachers.
Hi, I'm Miss Mo. I'm another 6th grade writing teacher.
We'd like to present this Reach Award to a student who has shown amazing growth and immense success during this time of remote learning.
A student who has found their voice and has used it to shape their education. We hear your voice. We respect your voice, and we appreciate your voice every time.
The Bugs 6th grade team would like to present this award to
Alafair
Prieto.
So,
Hi, I'm Betsy McGowan, the Wilson reading teacher. The 6th grade Reach Award goes to a student who has shown reach through his great attitude, his strong work ethic, and how he's taken advantage of office hours during remote learning to continue furthering his skills. The 6th grade award goes to Matthew Fernandez. Congratulations, Matthew.
And now presenting the 7th grade Reach Awards.
Correction, I'm sorry, we still have 6th grade math nominee.
Good morning. This is Miss Brown. I'm the 6th grade math teacher representing for all the math teachers in the 6th grade. Here to give our Reach Award. Although multiple students kind of stuck out as students who did well throughout the year from beginning to end, there's one student that stood out among all the students. This student persevered even though major changes were made to the school year, and this student pushed forward to work harder and to be more focused during these trying times. The student that we chose for the Math Reach Award is Keylor.
Mr. Tim from the sixth grade science class, and this is supposed to be a science award, but the person receiving this award has just been generally a great student all around. I really appreciated their responsibility that they have shown in order to improve themselves across the board. I've appreciated their enthusiasms in the morning and just their hospitality towards me and all of their classmates.
Great. This is Mr. Tim joining in, and as our science teacher, I just really impressed with this student's incredible work ethic, just always putting in the extra mile to get the assignments done, asking for extra help. Just really impressed with that overall work ethic. So on behalf of Mr. Mike and myself and the sixth grade science team, we would love to give this final semester Reach Award to Dembele Tucker. And congratulations and thanks so much for letting us teach you this year.
Yeah, thank you, Dembele. You're the best. Keep being yourself.
That's a wrap.
Hi, I'm Miss Davis, and I'm presenting for sixth grade social studies. This semester's Reach Award winner is someone who has made a huge turnaround in class this year. They have completed projects with amazingly creative alternatives, even in remote learning, and definitely turned lemons into lemonade, flourishing in this remote learning environment. I am very proud to give this semester's Reach Award in sixth grade social studies to Isla Birmingham.
Hello, everyone. This is Miss Laura, and I'm here representing both myself and Miss Paula. We're the Sustainability Studio teachers for sixth grade. And the Reach Award for Sustainability Studio this semester is going to go to a student who has shown just amazing reach during this remote learning time, really taking advantage of being able to work independently, create amazing art, get right to it, then not only get his work done, but also advocate when he needs support and when he has questions. Right away gets on that G-chat and asks questions, creates a separate meet with us if he needs, then uploads the material. Every single project he's uploaded when it is due or before the time that it's due. And then we'll also share during the meet. Almost every time there was an opportunity to share, where I was always willing to share his work. And Miss Paul and I both have been just so impressed by the student's growth and reach during this remote learning time, which poses so many challenges. And we've actually really seen growth in him during this time. So we are so proud and so happy to give the Sustainability Studio Reach Award to Matthew Fernandez. Good job, Matthew.
And now presenting the 7th grade Reach Awards.
Hi, I'm Miss Pamela. I'm the 7th grade reading teacher.
And I am Miss Charlene. I am also the 7th grade reading teacher. And we are here to present the Reach Award in Reading for 7th grade. The Reach Award in Reading for 7th grade goes to a student that not only understands that a good reader is one that seeks to use the skills, tools, and strategies taught to be a profound thinker, but one that uses what is learned to understand the past, challenge the present, and change the future.
This student is getting this award for their tremendous personal and academic growth. Not only have they excelled in communicating effectively and clearly, but also they've developed their critical thinking skills through hard work and feedback. This award goes to Kyla Miller.
Kyla Miller.
Hi, Miss Hillary. I'm Mix Day, and we are going to be presenting the 7th grade writing award. So this award, this Reach Award is going to a student who, the past year, has really improved in their communication skills, their ability to advocate themselves, and as a result, they have also grown tremendously as a writer.
Before remote learning, this person struggled a little bit with reaching out and using their voice, and now has really grown into reaching out every class, talking to the teachers, and we're really proud of this person. So we are very proud to give our award to
Elijah Cadogan.
Congratulations, Elijah.
Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Miss Betsy, the Wilson reading teacher. The 7th grade Reach Award goes to a student who has sought out opportunities to go the extra mile in remote learning by coming to nearly every single office hours and requesting additional work in order to advance her skills. This Reach Award goes to Livia Simmons St. Louis. Congratulations, Livia.
Hi, this is Miss Jamie. I teach 7th grade math, and so I'm presenting the Reach Award for 7th grade math. As Ms. Patel and I began thinking about a Reach Award recipient for semester 2, we thought of students who had to mature and strive to achieve in math. This student always presented as a good student in class, and in behavior was always an example. But during these last months, this student showed reach as never before, with completing assignments and regularly utilizing office hours. Increasing from a C to a hardworking B, we give the Reach Award to Janessa Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. Bugsters, Bug students. I'm Mr. Kirby, 7th grade science teacher.
And I'm Miss Raven, the other science teacher, and we're presenting the Science Reach Award.
To one of our students that we feel has an extremely powerful work ethic, determination, and a love for science. And then remote learning, that student has not wavered in any sort of way. In fact, he stepped up even more. So.
And this student is none other than Simeon Glantz. Congratulations.
Mr. Glantz. Simeon Glantz, one more chance. Congratulations. You definitely deserve it. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Miss Jessica. I'm the 7th grade social studies teacher at Bugs, and I'm here to present the Reach Award to a student who is extremely tenacious. No matter how hard the situation or what they have to do, they will always rise and show up. Someone who will always share their opinion, no matter if they're worried about being judged. And this person is brave. They will always speak up when they think something is wrong. And this person is also gracious and extremely positive towards teachers and classmates. The person who earned the 7th grade Social Studies Reach Award is Justin Kahn in 701. Congratulations, Justin.
Hola, I am Miss N, and I will be presenting the awards for Spanish.
In 7th grade, this award is to recognize the focus, effort, and diligence of a student. This student always tries their best in class, is engaged and invested in learning. She is kind and helpful to others. I am proud to present this award to Victoria.
Now presenting the 8th grade Reach Awards.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Lauren, and I'm presenting the Reach Award for 8th grade writing on behalf of myself and Mr. Linsky. The Reach Award for 8th grade writing goes to a student who embodies the meaning of perseverance. His strength in writing and excellence to be the best he can be every single day is remarkable. The Reach Award for excellence in writing goes to David Franco.
This student consistently does an amazing job on all of her classwork, homework, and presentations. She's been a model of consistency throughout the year and always an A student and always a pleasure to have in class.
You are the pinnacle of kindness and respect. You consistently care about your grades and how you can grow and improve. Your goal was to get into an architectural high school, and you achieved it. The Reach Award for 8th grade reading goes to Brittany Carroll.
Congratulations, Brittany.
Hi, this is Miss Kwan, and I would like to present the 8th grade Math Reach Award. I would like to present this award to the student who has shown the most growth and perseverance throughout semester 2, and with the remote learning still was able to persevere and stay on top of doing their work. I would like to present this Math Reach Award to Michael Kakunga Gualupa.
Hi, so I am Miss Jen.
I'm Mr. Glenn.
And today we are here to present the Reach Award for Science for Semester 2. So the student receiving the Reach Award for Science is one of the hardest working students at Bugs. This student strives to be the best and is successful because she gives 100% and she never backs down from a challenge.
This student helps others even when she has her own work to complete, and she helps her teachers and puts a smile on the faces of those who are fortunate enough to interact with her.
During remote learning, the student has put as much, if not more, effort into her learning as she did in the Bugs classroom.
We have no doubt that she will excel in high school while brightening the lives of those around her. We wish you success as you move into the next stage of your life.
So we lovingly present the Science Reach Award to Tanner.
Tanner!
Yay!
Hey, Mr. David and Mr. Chris here, and today we're going to be giving out the Social Studies Reach Award. Now, I wrote a speech about who should be receiving this award and why, but we all know that for this award, I really just want to speak from the heart. The student that's getting the Social Studies Reach Award is a student that really showed a lot of growth from semester 1 to semester 2. They're a hardworking student, they participate, and even through remote learning, they were able to accomplish just every single assignment, and they are overall a wonderful student.
This award is going to somebody, I watched them grow from the beginning of this year to the closing of this year. This is her first year in Brooklyn, and I'm so happy that she decided to join us. This award goes to Addison Jones. Thank you so much for being such an amazing kid.
I am Miss N, and I will be presenting the award for Spanish. In 8th grade, this award is to recognize the focus, effort, and diligence of a student. This student always tries their best in class, is engaged and invested in learning. Enthusiasm is contagious. I am proud to present this award to Shaya.
Hi, I'm Miss Betsy, the Wilson reading teacher. The 8th grade Reach Award goes to a student who has made remarkable growth and has become a passionate reader on her own for the joy of reading. Congratulations to Ayana Green.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Mr. Josh. I am the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade PE physical education teacher here at Bugs. I'm giving out the overall PE award. This award goes to someone who has been the most consistent student inside physical education, not for only 1 year, but every year I've taught them. And I'm very, very proud to not only give this award to an actual student leader, but someone who has excelled in everything that I've always asked them to do. And the PE award goes to Tristan Rogers.
Hello, everyone. Miss Risa here to present the awards for Quiet Time. This second half of the semester has been very bizarre for all of us, but I am happy to say we were able to continue doing quiet time every day, twice a day. We were able to do some yoga and meditation, and we were able to do some great tune-ups the rest of this year. And the students that I'm picking for this year's Quiet Time Award, each of them came to every single quiet time in the morning and in the afternoon. They all were very verbal of their support for quiet time and how helpful it's been for them in this remote learning time. Each of them shared a variation of saying that it helped them feel more calm. It was helping them start off their day well. It was helping them feel more relaxed. So for all of these reasons, I'd like to present the award for these 3 students. For 6th grade, it's Barbara. For 7th grade, it's Jasmine. And for 8th grade, it's Sean. All 3 of you are absolutely magnificent. Everyone in this school is magnificent, but I am especially grateful for the opportunity to provide the space for you, as well as the entire school, to have quiet time whenever needed. And I hope that you continue over the summer, and we'll see you guys next year.
Exploration. We experience the adventure of learning through inquiry and ingenuity in real-world problem solving. I use exploration because I'm always trying to learn new things, and I'm very curious about the world around me.
Other than Luke Fine. The Bugs Techie Award was created by Miss Georgia and I to celebrate someone like Luke who consistently shows care for Bugs technology, offers to help other students and the tech team, and overall just shows a deep interest for all things tech. Thank you, Luke, for always having interesting conversations and allowing us to help continue growing our tech program at Bugs.
So I had the pleasure of hearing about and seeing the wonderful marvels that the Science Club had last semester. Mr. Tim and Mr. Mike shared some amazing photos and footage of you all basically engaging with each other and performing these experiments during your lunchtime. He wanted to give a quick shout out to you all. Thank you for joining him.
Student voice. We express and act upon our ideas and share responsibility for our own learning and the betterment of our school and communities. I use student voice in my regular life because I stand up for myself and others. I spread the word about things that are happening, and I use awareness and order to use student voice.
All right, I know what's on the screen right now is probably too hard for some of you to read, especially if you're tuning in from your phones. So I wanted to just introduce a new idea or concept to you all. It's a storyteller's time. Mix J shared with me some pieces from 7th grade that were absolutely amazing. We have some great writers in the 7th grade. And these are some horror stories, some excerpts of horror stories that these students have contributed. So if you listen along with me, we can go through these stories together. This one is called The Sleep Experiment by Henry Levinson. Day 1. It's 1945. Russia is doing okay, but not great. We had dreams of bigger power and the strongest soldiers on the planet. Me, Dr. Petrov, Dr. Alexander, Surgeon Trunter, and lastly, Human Studies Professor Cirque Cornston. Today is the first day of the sleep experiment. We've gathered 3 soldiers who are willing to take on the experiment. They have been told of the experiment and what's going to happen. I'm Dr. Petrov. I will be the doctor to see if anything goes wrong, I said, knowing that it's highly likely that something will go wrong. I had to choke down the words to make it seem like nothing was going to happen. But something probably will. All right, this next excerpt is from Janissa. It's called The Mirror. What if I told you that mirrors have minds of their own, always watching you when you're sleeping or doing anything, studying every move you make, waiting for the perfect time to strike? This is a tragic story of a mirror and a family, my family, the Brown family. And one of our last contributions here is by Kaylin Roundtree. It's called What Remains of My Loudy. I can't believe it. After all we've been through, all she left me for was a stupid journal. I guess it's what she would have wanted me to see, wanted me to take if she died. I mean, she's already dead, hero. This is the last piece I have of her. I need to read it. It's what she would have wanted. I picked up the fluffy black and green polka dot notebook and started to read. My Loudy. Hey, a lot of this probably won't make any sense to you, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just going to start with what I know. The house. The house was surrounded by a deep forest that leads to the gate. As I was walking, I could see the outline of the house. No one's been here in years, even though someone may have jumped the fence. I lived in this house until I was 11. The downside was that I wasn't allowed in half the rooms. I kept walking and walking until I came to a little path that led to the house. And inside the mailbox, there were bills from 7 years ago. There were other contributions that was shared with us, and unfortunately, we didn't have the time to read aloud everyone. But I just want to say, keep writing. This work is so strong. It's so beautiful to be able to tell a story. And we look forward to seeing what else you contribute in the next school year.
Cares about sustainability. By sustainability, we mean we recognize our impact of our actions on the planet, our community, and ourselves. We pursue viable long-term practices and big picture thinking. Well, for my life in sustainability, sustainability in my everyday life is that me and my mom, we have separate like trash can and recycling. So we always make sure that and cardboard. And we always recycle stuff and make sure that we're always putting the things that go in recycling, trash in trash, and separate cardboard and make sure that we also put that where it needs to go.
Thanks a lot, Sebastian, for sharing with us what you do for environmental sustainability at home. Recycling is a big, 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 big issue. And it's something so simple that you can do. There are other factors of sustainability, so it's not all about environmental or ecological pursuits. It's also about social, economical things that also happen. So you can practice sustainability in your community, at school, in your personal lives, and at home.
Your turn to share. Type in the chat box one responsible, sustainable thing you'll be doing this summer. Ideas. You can donate clothes, items, and things, pay more attention to recycling, focus on healthy friendships that make you feel good about yourself, or help elderly community members with grocery shopping. And remember, a big part of sustainability is all about supporting your neighbors and your community. So ask yourself what you can do to give back.
So I know I won't be able to see your responses, and neither will Hazel, but within your chat boxes in your second period class, please type something that you'll be doing this summer.
Bugs is like a circus for a couple reasons. Reason number one, the teachers and some of the students are very talented and are very good at what they do. Reason number two,
Bugs is like a circus because you walk out each day amazed and impressed. Bugs is like a circus because each day the teachers always have something up their sleeve. That's all. Thanks for watching and join in on more fun.
All right, so a couple of you may be wondering, hey, I received a Reach Award, and will I be getting my award in the mail, or what's going on? Yes, you will be receiving your Reach Award in the mail. Please do not come to the school to pick it up. We will be mailing them out. So you'll receive them sometime during the summer. Congratulations to all the award recipients during the second semester celebration, and congratulations, a big congratulations to those that won academic awards for first semester celebration. You all have worked really hard. All of you, I'm so proud of how smooth and swiftly the transition has been to remote learning for you. Parents, also give yourself a pat on the back because I know this is not an easy task, but we've all kept each other accountable for work that needs to be turned in. We've all tuned in to our teachers. Teachers, thank you so much for all the contributions you have made to this semester celebration. So the fun is not over yet. Second period teachers, I want you to go ahead and plug in those links that was sent to your email this morning, and also on BugsFeed, and also in the event calendars information. So you'll plug in those links to your chat box right now so that students can go and join these various rooms, activity rooms. And it's so important that we all join one of these rooms that we favor, because what other better way to say goodbye to everybody to be able to celebrate in such a fun and engaging environment. So we have the Wonders of Science with Mr. Kirby, Créatures Mystiques with Mr. Glenn, Feather Footwork with Mr. Kidd, Behind the Scenes at Cirque with me, and Riddles and Pie with Miss Jess. So once again, look to your teachers' chat boxes in the meets that you're in and choose an event space that you would like to join. And you can go ahead and exit out of this presentation, teachers. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful summer.